What's going on, everyone? I'm Encore. This is Tomorrow Never Comes. And in this video today, while I'm here in beautiful Stamford, Connecticut, it's all about how to survive the bear market, what am I doing, and how we should, mimic what big corporations, whether they be in traditional finance or in the crypto space, what they do. And what does that mean? So if you guys have heard the news, FTX, one of the largest crypto exchanges out there, just confirmed that they will be purchasing BlockFi, which was a centralized exchange, for, I think they said 240 million is what they are purchasing them for. And that's no different. And it's a little backstory there, BlockFi having issues, covering things that they have lent out and withdrawals, or just overall having a tough time staying solvent. And so FTX swoops in, helps them out. I believe FTX has also helped out Voyager. Not sure if that was confirmed. And so even Nexo, a different exchange, was offering Celsius to help out. Really, they just want to take over their assets and have bigger market share. And that's no different than what happens in traditional finance when certain companies are showing weakness or at the brink of insolvency, bankruptcy. Others swoop in to get them on the cheap. So what does that have to do with us, you and me, in this bear market? Because this is tough. And I'm not going to lie, this is my first true bear market, and double whammy for me. I'm getting hit on the equity side, which is how I started investing in 2020, and that transitioned over to crypto in parallel, and now more so crypto than equities, but still there in parallel. And both are getting hammered, right? And there are individuals like Michael Burry, Dan Pena, who have been saying for years, or a year and a half, 2 years, that there's going to be massive crash. They were right. However, if you scream loud enough for a long enough time, you'll be right. What do they say, that a broken clock is right? Even a broken clock is right twice a day. That doesn't mean they don't know what they're talking about. Obviously they do. And many others have called for, a bottoming of the market, but I don't think many have taken in how long we've been in this spiral and how long we may continue to be in this spiral. So what am I doing? Well, one is, you got to be, hopefully you're in assets that you did some research on, that you feel comfortable for the long term. If you don't, would it be a good time to get out or not? I can't make that decision for you. Obviously, this is financial advice. But several months ago, I got out of certain crypto assets that I didn't care for, and I wouldn't be able to stomach had they gone down lower. So I kind of cleaned things up, and now I'm heaviest in Bitcoin and ETH, and even between those two, it's mainly Bitcoin. And in the stock market, the research that I did, I'm pretty content with long-term mindset, and certain things that I'm not happy with, I'm kind of stuck in a position where, listen, I have a couple of long-term options out there that end in January 2023. So I'm hoping for a little bump and then get out. And so this is a great learning lesson. How I'm coping with things is I don't look at my portfolio all the time. I don't cry about certain things. I try and maneuver and take in these lessons that are here now, right? And so when I got in, things were, after the crash in 2020, things were in a massive bull market, and you never think things are going to turn sideways. You never think they're going to flip the other, and the other side of the coin is going to show itself, which is the bear market. And now we're here in the bear market. No one ever thinks it's going to go back into a bull market. So the lessons I'm learning are from people who've been there in multiple cycles. Be in quality assets. It doesn't guarantee that, those are going to last, but they have the best chance of lasting, and then have a long-term mindset. I try and buy the dip where I can, whenever I can, on quality assets. And I have a long-term mindset. I have to have that conviction that the work that I did, if is sound, and if it's not sound, then I need to change it. But either way, I'm going to have a long-term mindset. And going back to how do we mimic these large, either crypto companies or otherwise, is having cash on hand. We got to have somehow, some way, have cash coming in, or use the cash that we have, not all of it, And that's our dry powder. That's our powder keg, right? And that's our gunpowder, so to speak. where we can take advantage of the market as it dips and continues to dip. And there's no guarantee. Actually, every single time I buy the dip, I'm sure you feel the same way, it dips lower after that. Like, who knows? I don't know when the bottom's going to be, but I do know the assets that I'm buying are quality, at least the research that I've done. And I can only have a mindset that things will turn. I just don't know when. And nobody knows when. And that's what I want to really say out there. Stop looking for someone to predict a time. They don't know. They have a better guess than others. They still don't know. All right? Buckle down. We may be in here for a long time, or longer than you'd like. And so I got to get used to it. You've got to get used to it. We've got to have money on the side, and we've got to deploy that capital where we see fit. So how am I dealing with this bear market? One, I'm out, not looking at my portfolio, with friends, with family, having cash on the side, and really having a long-term perspective and seeing where I can deploy certain things that are going to benefit me in 5, 10, 15 years, as opposed to the next 5, 10 months. So that's where my head's at. Overall, man, I'm here with you guys. I feel the pain just like you guys feel the pain if you're in the markets, either crypto or stock market. I feel the pain. I'm there with you. We got to support each other. Let's not bash each other. Let's support. We're going to come out of this much better at the end of it. Even if it's not in capital gains, in terms of the learnings and lessons we have from these types of markets, from these types of experiences, this is a badge of honor. This is how I look at it. It's a badge of honor that I'm going to carry with me through every cycle and every market going on forward. I've dealt with massive bull market. I've met with a bear market that has not been seen. The likes have not been seen since 1970. Okay, so we're here, and we got to deal with it, and we got to prepare for any outcome going forward. I'm here with you guys. I support you guys. Remember, tomorrow never comes. Take action. Invest in yourself today, even if you don't feel like it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.